We are live from the Main Street Cafe. It has quickly become one of my obsessions, as you know. I tweet about it, I write about it, I'm down here every day, and here is the proud co-owner, or the owner.
Co-owner.
Co-owner of the Main Street Cafe. Tell us a little bit about the confections that go on in here, and the desserts, and the extraordinary lunches.
Well, thank you, Chad. We make a lot of our sandwiches right here where we're standing. We also have our salads. We have paninis and wraps, and just try to keep it a lot of different options for a lot of different people. We have everything made fresh to order. We have a brand new soup every day, so 5 days a week it's a different soup. We have choices that are very filling, choices that are very light. We have a great pot roast sandwich that a lot of people enjoy, or we have something as light as a cranberry apple salad, that type of thing. So today, actually, I wanted us to try to make one together.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
And if you don't, and if you've never been here, first off, get to Main Street and get in these doors because you are absolutely going to love them. The soups that she was talking about, amazing. I'm going to go ahead and say it. Wednesday is my favorite.
Okay, Baja.
It's got a spice that is incredible, and I'm even going to throw myself under the bus because we've tried to make it at home.
I saw that. It looks great.
It is delicious. Her soups. I always joke with her that the special ingredient, and the reason that I can't copy it even myself, is because you add love. You know, and the tastes range from the normal to the extraordinary because it does offer a wide range of variety, a wide range of flavors, vegan options.
Right, vegan. We have a lot of gluten-free. Every single one of our soups is gluten-free. Our meats are gluten-free. The meat that we purchase does not have anything added to it, no solution whatsoever. So they are gluten-free, and a lot of meats might have like an MSG or something, but this has nothing added to it. And we're just trying to make sure that we're providing a really healthy options. We know that gluten is one of the top diet issues that's going on right now, so people are really struggling with that, and also having a good diabetic choices for people. So.
And if you want to be conscious of something that is an ingredient in your meals, you made to order, like she just said. You can add or take away whatever you want, but truly, it's a home kind of atmosphere in here. We joke that it's like a Cheers because once you come in, people know your name, and it's not even just behind the counter. It's people sitting out at the booths or the tables. You know, it's a very boisterous family. It's a very boisterous atmosphere. Just kind of make you feel good about coming in.
Thank you, Chad.
And this is why it has become quickly an obsession of mine, even before you open the doors. I would be down here peeking in the windows and watching Morgan work and all kinds of stuff, but genuinely, that's what it's about, right?
Yes.
It's good food for good people.
Right.
Local people.
Morgan and I wanted to create a restaurant and a cafe, a coffee shop that we would want to hang out in.
Sure.
And so everything you see here is things we love. We are foodies, and we love, we make pizzas and a lot of different things at our house. And that has developed our sense of all the different ranges that you see in our menu. And then we love really good coffee. We bought what I would call my Lamborghini. I'll never own a Lamborghini, but this espresso is my Lamborghini.
It's the backbone of your whole coffee making experience.
Yeah. And we're so excited about that. And so we have great espressos here. We have fantastic smoothies. We have some really fun ones like a Fluffer Nutter, and it has marshmallow and peanut butter and some awesome things. And we also have Sunshine Vitamin Blast, just some different ones people might not be familiar with. And different flavored coffee each day, as well as a very bold coffee and a regular blend and stuff. So.
And again, because they have the machine and because they have the ingredients, maybe you don't want the cinnamon. Maybe you would rather like a little more extra whipped cream or a little more chocolate or a little more caramel.
Or soy milk. There's a lot of dairy people who have dairy allergies now, so we have soy milk. Lots of options here.
Okay, we are going to dive right into the sandwich making experience right after this break. And we are back, and you are going to teach me some culinary skills or what it takes to be a true Main Street Cafe connoisseur, right?
Well, we thought we'd be really nice to you.
Okay.
And have you help us make a Nutella
panini. I've heard all kinds, but I've not tried this myself.
Yeah. It's good.
Okay.
Okay, so
tell me what to do.
Well, we're going to start with our 7-grain bread.
And I have washed my hands. You just missed that. And so did she.
And we're going to take the Nutella.
Okay.
And we're going to spread it. I'm going to let you do this. Spread it all over.
Okay.
So that is.
Now, can you explain to me what Nutella even is?
It is ground up hazelnuts and chocolate.
Oh, wow.
So some people on the commercial like to say it's so healthy for you, but there's a lot of chocolate in there too. So
it looks like there's a lot of chocolate in there.
And then we take our all natural peanut butter.
Yes.
And we're going to spread the other side with that.
Okay.
And then we take our banana, and we are going to thinly slice a banana.
Okay, and what kind of bread are we using?
This is 7-grain multi-grain bread. So we are going to now put the banana on our sandwich.
Okay.
And I'm going to let you just,
I like how you kind of left the banana inside the peel.
Has its own little jacket.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes it convenient. And then we'll just put those on.
The whole thing?
The whole thing. Half a banana. And then we have an amazing panini machine here. And I was so excited when we got it because it is way past your home version.
Okay.
And it just does amazing things. I know you've come here and gotten
Yes.
a breakfast panini sandwich.
Yes, I have.
And it is so good. Well,
Well,
it's
you're
the
not-
same thing with this Nutella panini.
I hope you guys can see this at home because she does not skimp on the ingredients. It is very loaded down.
And now we're going to put this on, and if you'll just come on over
Okay.
here. We are going to put this on our panini. We'll take off our tinfoil so it's nice and fresh.
Okay.
We're going to spray this and
Just lay it on there?
lay it on there.
Okay.
All right. Onto the panini machine we go.
Okay, and about how long does that stay on there?
That's going to take about 2 minutes. If this was one of our meat and cheese versions, it'd probably take about 3 to 4 minutes.
Okay.
But because we don't want the Nutella to melt too badly,
Sure.
then that.
Well, while that's cooking, they actually have options with the sandwiches as well, don't they?
Yes.
To even make it a little bit more healthy and a little bit more geared towards even the healthy ingredients. So
Right.
what are some of the options that they get with their sandwiches?
Well, we have on the side, we have apples and caramel or carrots and hummus and sun chips. We felt like, one day you feel crunchy and you might get the sun chips. Another day you're like, you know what, I need something vegetable. I haven't had enough
Sure.
in my routine lately, or something really sweet sounds good, but maybe I should go with apples instead of chocolate.
Well, let's talk about the apples because let me just tell you, I was thinking apples with my sandwich, really? Let me tell you, what's the best part about the apples? This little cup of heaven right here. Not kidding. I don't know what's in it. I know that you call it caramel, but it tastes so much more than just caramel.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's a little bowl of heaven and made with love right here. What are some of the other varieties, though? I mean, we're talking about this one right now,
Okay.
but there's other sandwiches
Yeah.
that are filled on the bread and on the.
Right. Well, one of our top sellers is called the grilled triple cheese crunch. Okay, and we take our sourdough bread and we put butter on the outside, and then we take fresh grated Parmesan, put that on the griddle. Then inside we're putting basil pesto, provolone cheese, sun-dried tomato pesto, and a Munster cheese. And we griddle that all together. The outside gets crisp and salty and cheesy. It's really slice
You just
of
said
heaven.
several of my favorite words.
Let's grab her sandwich and bring that over. And it is just nicely toasted right here. And then we always like to cut them on the angle.
Sure.
And we're going to serve this.
Why is it? Okay, here's a technical question.
Okay.
Why is it the sandwiches taste better if they're cut at an
I
angle?
know, it says love. It's got love.
That's what you get here at Main Street.
And so it is just slightly oozing, but not so much. Yep. Whoa.
All of the Nutella goodness, all of the peanut butter goodness, all of the bananas. I mean, genuinely, who wouldn't want to take a bite right out of that sandwich?
That's right.
And then you add your apples or your
Apples,
side of your choice.
So that is how it comes here at the Main Street. So today we're going to put apples with this one. And there we go.
And you genuinely can't beat, again, it seems like, especially coming from a chubby kid who loves his cheeseburgers, it seems odd that you would have apples as a side, genuinely, until you try it. You know, name some of the sandwiches.
Okay, well, one of them is called our Hog Farmer's Friend, okay? And that was named by Morgan. And we have on that pulled pork, some Black Forest ham and bacon. And that is on a pretzel bun. And it is a big favorite here, coming from Indiana's.
The pretzel bun, let's just give some credit where credit is due, because it is delicious. And it's not what you would think, honestly. Those are the touches you're going to find here. Those are the added bonus, the added features that you're going to get here. And again, you know, you want an extra little mayonnaise, or you want an extra little something, or even the tomato basil, you got it all.
Right. Well, one of my favorite buns is called the Double Dutch Crunch bun, and I'll just show you that bun here a minute, because it is quite a process to make it. They take the dough and they let it rise, and then once it's risen the first time, they put a mixture of yeast, sugar, salt, and water together, make a paste, and spread it over it. And then as the dough is rising again, it breaks apart, and then when they bake it, it just gets all this crunchiness. This bun, the Double Dutch Crunch, is what we use for our pot roast sandwich.
Okay.
And so that gets Munster cheese and a garlic sauce and pot roast, and it is amazing.
Okay. Well, we will be right back and with some more menu options right after this break.
Okay,
we are back. And I'm just going to come out and say I had breakfast this morning, the new breakfast and burrito. Large, improved, and before you say anything, I will just tell you right now, I don't know what she does to them, but when you bite into it, the tortilla is so flaky and it tastes so buttery, and it is delicious.
Well, thank you. I think it's our panini that brings it to that level. So the grilled panini is just bringing it to, I feel like that melts the cheese.
A whole nother level.
Well, thank you. We enjoyed that, and then we also have a wonderful egg sandwich that we put on a panini with our everything bagel and the egg and your choice of ham or sausage, and that's been a really top favorite.
And that was my go-to even before the burrito, and it's big, it's filling, and genuinely, I know how to eat, and it is filling to the point of where almost sometimes I cannot finish it. So,
and you've also enjoyed the oatmeal.
I have. So if you're looking for the lighter side,
the steel cut oats, but it sticks with you and helps you stay full, and it's also very healthy. But we have some great toppings to go with that, with the cranberry, apple, and walnuts, or fresh banana and brown sugar crisp, or the heart healthy is our almonds and walnuts, chia seeds, and flax seeds. So.
And they are very budget friendly, because they all kind of hover around $2.50.
Yeah, right.
So if you can imagine breakfast for $2 or $2.50, $2.25, right around there, and it's good food. It's definitely good food.
Thank you so much.
From heart healthy to budget conscious to delicious, your breakfast has it. And what are your breakfast hours?
8 to 10:30, and then we flip over to lunch from 11 to 3:30. Then we're a coffee shop from 3:30 to 5. So we have the Wi-Fi here, just hang out. We love people to just hang out here.
And one of the cool features that you guys added to the coffee shop as well, and not too many places have this just yet, you can actually plug your device straight into your wall. You actually have them they look like plug-ins, but they're for your smartphones or your
computers, and that's what we wanted to create, was an atmosphere where people came and they really hung out for a while, and then they could recharge their equipment and stuff. So we've had a lot of people make use of that.
Right. And it's funny that you said recharge, because genuinely it's recharge your mind, body, and spirit kind
there you go. Yeah.
Because let me just tell you, it feels great when you come in those doors and everybody's like, hello, yeah. So genuinely, it's one of those places that everybody knows your name.
Yeah. Or we're going to get to know it.
Yes, absolutely, because genuinely, it's an amazing place. So tell them where they can download their menu, or they can take a look. Or
well, we have a great website that my husband created, and it's www.mainstreetcafe.org. And so we have both the drink menu and our full menu.
Downloadable, ready to go.
Right, or just read it right there.
Yep.
And our hours, and we keep up with all the pictures going on, and it's just a fun place to check
them out on Twitter. Check them out on Facebook. They'll keep you updated on what's going on. Pictures of food, all kinds of stuff.
I wanted to tell you we're going to be doing something new, our very first evening event. We're, along with the Downtown Association and 14 other businesses, going to be open on Friday night, the first Friday in February. So it happens to be February 1st.
Nice.
And so we'll be open until 8 p.m. And we're very excited about that opportunity.
And also, you can call ahead, 236-1600.
Very good, yes.
I have done that once or twice. And they'll have it ready for you. Say you're just driving along, or you're in your office and hey, I need a quick bite.
Right.
Call ahead. They'll be glad to do it. Check them out online. Everything that you need to know is right there on their website. We'll be right back right after this break with a little more in depth about how it all started and your charity as well.
Yes.
We are back, and we are going to talk about the charity, because honestly, there's a lot of good coming out of here as well that's going across the world, let's just say. So Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Sure. Well, Morgan and I also wanted to do Coffee with a Cause. And so we are helping out with Project 117, which is a school in Haiti that that Curtis Stout is developing, and with a lot of help. And so it's a school for kids that are left behind, that don't get to learn how to read or write at the age they should. And so in Haiti, you do have to pay to go to school.
Right.
They didn't have the money. So they're ages 11 to 18, and the school is to help them learn how to read and write. So we're very excited. Every pound of coffee you buy from us, $1 goes towards that. It's roughly $20 a month to send a student to school.
For one child.
For one child. And between the coffee that we sold, and we also have a jar out that people can put money in, between that and the donations, we had enough for 3 children to go to school. So yeah, that's really exciting. In 1 month, to make a difference for 3 kids. So,
wow, that is incredible, especially because most people don't know that you really did just open not too long ago.
Right. This is our 7th week now.
Right.
So, and the coffee that we've chosen is, we're also very proud of that, the Equator Coffee, and it is organic, it is fair trade, and they take fair trade to a different level. Not only do they pay a fair wage, but they also do microloans and help farmers just get established in the first place. So that's pretty awesome. And most of their coffee is shade grown as well. So it's a very, very good product. And so we're proud of them.
Right. And again, a lot of that is taken for granted in this country because we don't have to pay. We pay to go to school, but not like they pay to go to school.
Exactly.
And I've heard there's even waiting lists sometimes for the kids to actually get in.
Definitely, definitely. And the neat thing also is we're partnering, Project 117 is partnering with the chaplain from Purdue, and they are building, the Purdue Chaplain Group is building an orphanage.
Wow.
And so we'll be on the same property as them, and 1/3 of the school will go towards the orphans, and 2/3 of it goes towards the left behind kids. So
it really is it starts out, even the smallest amount of work, a smallest amount of effort really can make a huge difference.
Definitely.
Especially in the lives of children that otherwise wouldn't necessarily have the opportunity.
Yes, and Curtis is making constant trips down there. And so we get a lot of feedback about what's going on and the progress and stuff. So we already have the well, the road is set, and they have the generator, and then they've made the broke ground already. So very exciting, all the progress being made.
That's incredible. And now to jump to the coffee shop, the shop itself, the store.
Sure.
We're sitting in kind of one of the niche areas that you'll find here, and I like to say it's probably the home of the biggest barrel lamp or light I've ever seen. And you'll definitely see it when you walk through the door. But what was running through you and Morgan? What was running through your head when you decided, let's just do this and jump and make that leap of faith?
Right. Well, leap of faith is very well put. We definitely felt that Morgan and I have a background in restaurant management. I have about 17 years, and he has about 15 years. I have a degree in restaurant management. I got out of it because of the kids. It's not a great family schedule, and so I got out of it. Our kids are 17 and 20 now, and so they're actually here as employees.
Sure.
So that's been
so you'll get to see their friendly faces as well.
And that's been a blessing. We heard that this was for sale, and our friends with Scott Pitcher, he purchased it, and we were just praying about whether or not this would be the great opportunity for us. Being downtown is something that has been near and dear to our hearts. I've run the coffee shop at our church for the last 7 years. And you never know what God has in mind for you, but looking back, it's very clear to us both that He was setting our future for us by
making
that
path.
Yeah, I would not have chosen to do this had I not already had that experience. Because although Morgan and I enjoy coffee, I had never brewed it professionally.
Sure.
So learning
in the
all
Ferrari of machines, no less.
So learning all that was just the next step, taking it here. And so we felt like we just prayed and prayed. If this is something that God wants us to do, open every door. And if He didn't, then shut the door so tight we couldn't get it open with a crowbar. And apparently not a single crowbar has shown up, so.
And were you excited, with the prospect of actually doing it? Or was there, were you on the fence, 50-50? Was there hesitation, or?
We were all in if God was all in. And so it really was. We do a lot of different studies at our church, and one of them was Chasing the Lion series, where, asking God what He wants you to do and where do your passions lie, and putting those together. And my passion has been hospitality and food and just those kind of things. And I just felt like God was telling us, this is your place. You're going to go there and not just serve people, but make a difference in their lives. So we try every day, to make people's lives a little brighter and make a difference in this community of Kokomo. Being downtown has been a huge gift to us. And we're thrilled to be here.
Fantastic. All right, we will be right back with some final thoughts and the locations and everything else that you need to know to make sure you get down here and enjoy some of this fine cuisine. We are back with Sandra, making good food just for you right here locally. I'm going to put you on the spot, though.
Okay.
Out of everything that you make, out of all the deliciousness that is Main Street Cafe, what is your favorite?
Well, I actually have a tie.
Okay.
I told you the first one. It was the grilled triple cheese crunch.
Sure.
Okay. The second one is the Foster.
Oh, yes.
And so that is a panini, and it is on our 7-grain bread. And then we put grilled chicken on it. We also put roasted red bell pepper, goat cheese, which everything with goat cheese is better, and basil pesto. And then we panini that, and it's just heaven.
Sure.
So
and don't be afraid of those ingredients. They may sound a little off the wall, maybe to mainstream, but no pun, Maine intended, but genuinely, they are delicious.
They all go together.
And I tell you what, come and try, at least for me, come and try that Baja chicken soup on Wednesday. Yeah, on Wednesday. It is a little bit of heaven, and the caramel apples, just amazing. You won't be sorry, I promise you. But tell them exactly where, again, the website, hours.
We are on the corner of Main and Mulberry, 223 North Main Street. And we're right across the street from Walt Moss Barbershop. And our website is www.mainstcafe.org.
And there's your menu. There's a little bit of background. Your charity's on there as well, correct?
Yes.
It gives a little more explanation. And even ways that you can get involved or even come in and donate. So everything you need to know, but come in and experience what has become one of my favorites. And I'm going to mention it because it was quite the honor for me. You tweeted that you were open the very first day in the afternoon, and I ran down here and I got to be the very first customer.
We tweeted you personally.
It was amazing, and I've been back, every day since? So trust me, you will like it. It is truly one of my obsessions. Good people, good food. At least come try it out. Again, good pricing. You will love it. And again, bring your Wi-Fi is here, so bring your devices, plug it right into the wall, spend a little time, maybe meet some friends that you hadn't seen in a while. This is definitely the hot spot to do it in. She puts a little love in everything that she makes, and you will definitely taste that. So thank you so much for being here today.
You, Chad.
I really appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule, because I know you've got orders to make and food to fill and hungry souls waiting and anticipating that very first bite. So truly, thank you so much.
Thank you, Chad.
And thank you for being how many feet? 200 feet away? Literally not very far. Thanks a lot.